where every cell tells a story. I am Farid, your own embryologist.
So hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about the equipments needed for the macro analysis of the semen. So basically when we talk about the macro analysis, so first of all what we will do, we will have a collection container in which the semen needs to be collected. So this is the semen collection container. So this collection container should be sterile, as it is completely sterile and it is not open yet. And that particular container is not already been in use, or it should be discarded immediately after the analysis has been completed. So what we will do, we will just use a fresh collection container, and with that fresh collection container, what we will do, we will just put the name of the patient along with the name of the wife, the unique ID that is provided as per the hospital norms, and the unique ID vary in different centers, allowed to the patient differently. And the test that we have to do. For example, you are not collecting the semen only for analysis. The collected semen can be used for the purpose of IUI, can purpose of washing, for the XC, or you can also use for the DFI. So you have to mention the test that okay, for now we are using it for the purpose of semen analysis. Over the top of the container, what you have to write the abstinence period. So I will definitely make a separate video on what does that mean. So basically, for now, abstinence period simply implies the gap between the two ejaculated semen of a particular patient. For example, if a patient ejaculates the semen on days, for example, if he has ejaculated on 9, so he can give the sample on 12 to 15 or 17. So this is 5 to 7 days as per the WHO now. So after that, after the collection of the semen, what we will do, we will incubate the semen into the incubator at the temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. So as we have already discussed about the incubation, so the liquefaction of the semen takes place at that particular period in between the 30 minutes to 1 hour, where incubation will ultimately liquefy the semen sample. If that liquefaction does not take place, then that semen will be reported as the high in viscosity. So after having a proper liquefied semen sample that is uniform in volume, what we will measure? We will measure the volume. So for measuring the volume, again we have to take a separate and a fresh dropper. So the dropper will measure the volume as per the labels that we are having in the dropper. Like it is labeled to the 3 ml. So basically, if the sample is more than 3 ml, then we will definitely use the next dropper, and we can also have the labeling from here. So how much ml the semen is, but basically it usually falls under in between 1.4 to 2 to 3 ml. So basically what we will do, we will just we can also use the dropper to mix the semen sample. After the mixture, we will just pick the semen and observe the volume of the semen. So as per the WHO, what we have discussed in the last video was that, so the volume should be more than 1.4 and less than 6 ml. So that 1.4 less than 1.4 will be reported as the hypospermia, and more than 6 ml will be reported as the hyperspermia. After that, what we will do? So now what we have done? We have done the volume. We have done the liquefaction time. So we have already checked the liquefaction time, which is the first process just after the collection of the sample. And after that, we will go for the color. So the color will be visible by the naked eye, as we will discuss it in the next video when we will talk about the procedures. So it should be visible as the gray opalescent. And after that, we will observe the pH of the sample. So what we do, when we observe the pH of the sample, so we take the pH strip, and when we just put the sample into this pH strip, it will change its color to the different gradient as it is shown in the front parameter of the pH strip. So as per the pH strip parameters, we can figure out with the help of color that what is the range of the semen sample that it is falling under the pH. So these are the basic requirements for having a macroscopic analysis of the semen sample. And for that macro analysis, now in the next video we will follow the procedure step by step. So what is the basic equipment? What we have discussed in this video is the basic equipment required for this, and what we have discussed in the last video was the theory regarding what we have to report what are the norms, what are the terms, what are the regulations that we have to follow before doing any semen analysis. And in the next video, we will discuss about the procedure, which will be the mixture of both the videos. So,